don't
there.
scream
I've just gone live, yeah.
whilst you stick it in.
Oh my god.
Fuck all night because they can't shout help.
What an
As
intro.
You come all over their tits.
Are you okay, Mez?
Are you, mate?
Were you recording?
Yes.
Wait, yeah, we went live.
I'm not okay. And I'm not okay. Fuck me.
Oh
fuck
my
me.
god. What an intro, boys.
Oh
What an
my
intro.
god. Welcome back
Okay.
to the Neon Buttons podcast with me, SJ. I am here with my co-host,
Mezeril, hello.
Mezeril, and a special guest for today who may, in time, become another host. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello. I am Fire. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he makes
Hi.
hot flames. That's... Yeah,
Just
he
his
spits
voice
some
is
bars.
just fire.
I warm up everyone around me, you know. I'm
literally.
giving you all a good nice time.
Getting that tingly feeling right now.
Yeah.
Where you
It's
getting the
called
tingly
coziness.
feeling, Mez?
it's called
Everywhere,
coziness.
just
Don't worry
head to
about it. Don't worry about
toe.
it.
He's like a nice little fire on a nice Christmas Eve, pigs and blankets, seat in your hand.
Oh my god.
Christmas
dude, that's
movies
so,
on.
That's so good.
Under the
though. That's so
mistletoe.
cozy. That's so good though.
That's
Holy
you, bro.
shit.
That's the vibe you give
Oh,
off.
thank you, man. Thank you. Holy shit.
Alrighty. Well, welcome to the Neon Buttons crew, Mr. Fire.
It's lovely to be on. Lovely to be on.
Exactly.
You know, kind of nervous, but you know,
You fucking
we'll
should
see how
be.
it goes.
You should be nervous.
You're in for a
Fuck,
treat.
man.
You're in for a fucking
Welcome
treat.
to
You've
the
seen this
cult.
intro.
Oh shit, it's a cult now, eh?
Pagan
Fucking
rituals only, guys. Welcome back. There we go.
Just ignore that cut. Ignore that cut.
There was no
Nothing
cut
happened.
there. A cut did not happen. Shh. Okay.
Short
It's
commercial
just,
break.
It's just all of you's imaginations.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a figment. Didn't happen. By the
It's a
way,
Mandela effect.
there's a topic. There's a topic, guys.
Oh, what's
Oh,
Should,
today's
is
should
topic?
we know what it is? It is
Hit me.
the evolution of Nintendo.
Dun dun dun.
That's
what
right.
What a whopper.
What a whopper!
A whopper.
A whopper, mate.
Well, it's a whopper, that. Can't believe it.
Where to start?
The
I have
beginning.
no idea where to start.
The beginning. With the
Good, actually. When
Back
did
in the
Nintendo
GameCube
begin?
age.
let's have a look at when Nintendo was established, my friends.
Founded in September 23rd, 1889. 1889.
1889.
Yeah, it's over 200 years old.
A what?
What the fuck?
Wait, what? 200?
Yes.
Wait, that's so.
But they're playing it on like bloody like
This has-
stones,
this
like
has to
carving
fuck-
into stones.
No, I literally googled Nintendo, right, and it says founded September 23rd, 1889. Like what?
They
1889. Did
used to hand paint flowers and symbols on cards.
Oh my god, they actually did. What the?
Oh, that's.
But how do you play that? Is that
interesting.
like some like weird like Sudoku What am I chatting? Like some weird Uno. Like
Yeah.
the fucking-
Hanafuda?
what
It
is
was called.
it?
It was
There's
called
little coins
Hanafuda.
as well. Why is it Japanese? Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Nintendo is
Mesmer-
Japanese.
Mesmer-
Yeah,
Mesmer-
it was. The company was founded in Kyoto, Japan. So yeah, it's Japanese.
Kyoto. That's a nice place. The
I
original
really want to go
founder.
there actually.
The original founder was Yamauchi Fusajiro.
Probably butchered that name, but you know.
Wait,
Probably.
Mario used to be black.
What?
Mario used to be black.
No. He just like under his like waistcoat, he had like black like under like skins, and then he had a blue overall. He hasn't
Yeah.
always had a blue overall, has he?
Yes, he's always had a blue overall. I swear.
You-
Yeah. You're literally experiencing the Mandela effect. What the fuck? Actual live Mandela
Oh, he
effect.
actually. What the? That's
Boys.
yeah.
Welcome to the Mandela
oh,
effect,
A
apparently.
It's
clear
because-
indication of
it's-
parallel universes.
Literally no. It's because he has a white T-shirt on with black underalls. It just looks weird.
That's strange.
Yeah, Mandela effect right there. What the fuck?
Okay, so that's something
That's
new. Nintendo, back in the original founding, 1889, founded by Yamauchi Fusajiro. They painted cards, and that's what. But it was still games, which is interesting. They were always
But
a
they're
game.
like card
made a-
games.
they
It's
made
like
a
card
card game,
games,
yeah.
yeah.
It was Hanafuda, yeah. That's really
Hanafuda.
interesting. I did not know that.
Wow.
That's quite.
We
quite
learn
neat.
things in the Neon Buttons podcast, boys and girls.
Yeah, we don't do research beforehand. We just
Yeah, we just go for it, bro. We just We wing
I,
it.
I I think SJ is the only one who actually had something prepared for today, and the rest of us
Kinda.
are just like, yep.
I do what I do when I DM in Dungeons and Dragons. I like kind of form a vague outline and then just kind of because if I plan too much,
yeah.
Mez will derail me. That is literally what will
correct. I'm
happen.
good
Yeah,
at
yeah.
raiding
Mez
people.
is your player. No, this podcast is like your campaign, and Mez and me right now are your players. It's
Literally.
amazing. It's like
I'm
it's
the
like a
antagonist.
separate one shot. It's a separate one shot
Literally
every
every
episode.
time.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
That's gonna be our branding. A one shot every week.
The one shot every week. Neon
So
Buttons
what was
one
the
shot.
first Nintendo game or console you guys had?
Ooh, interesting question.
Ooh. I actually, my first console was a Nintendo DS. Well, it's actually my brother's. My brother owned a Nintendo DS and a Nintendo 3DS, and I took it from him.
Oh, DS's were the shit, bro.
They were, bro. Like, oh my god.
My
My
first one was
first-
a GameCube.
The GameCube. Now that is
Yeah.
a throwback.
Oh, the days
Oh
of
my
Mario
God.
Sunshine. Oh,
Holy
that was
shit,
the
it's old.
shit.
It was
And
Super.
Luigi's
It
Mansion
was
as well.
Smash Brothers Melee for me, I think.
I didn't
with
play
the
Smash
GameCube.
Brothers until like Wii U.
Wii U.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
You didn't even play Brawl.
No.
Whoa. Whoa.
I do want to make it known that I am the youngest one here, and I'm 17. So yeah, I'm
Yes.
quite inexperienced compared to these other two gentlemen.
There's only
here.
a year between us individually. 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, but it feels like when it comes to Nintendo,
Yeah, I
I'm quite
suppose.
inexperienced, to be
My
honest.
first ever game I ever played was Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
The first
I
ever,
played
like,
that.
ever.
Yes.
Oh, Zelda was so good.
God.
I played Majora's Mask. I played Skyward Sword.
Play Ocarina of Time.
Sadly, not. I'm thinking of the other one.
Twilight
one with-
Princess.
Yes, that's it. Twilight Princess with the big fucking like hairy big monster gooey thing that comes out of like the spiral staircase in the ground. That's the only vivid image I have of that game.
I can't remember what you're talking about, but I'm gonna.
If I search, hang on, I'm gonna search the boss. I don't. Oh, there was the boss. There was like a boss that had like 6 arms and loads of swords. I remember that one, and the other one I remember was like some big
That
gooey
sounds
thing
cool.
that came out the ground.
A big guinea pig. One of my vivid memories from Majora's Mask was I don't know if you remember. Have you guys ever seen anything on Majora's Mask? Ever?
I played a
Like the
bit of it,
mask.
not much.
It's
Isn't there like
fucking-
the moon? Isn't that the game
Yes.
with the moon?
It's
Oh,
scary.
fuck, that's terrifying. It's
The
terrifying.
whole
yeah,
game is scary. I remember when you first. So it starts off. It follows directly after Ocarina of Time, and it's Link going through the forest on Epona, his horse, and
Right.
this kid called Skull Kid comes out of nowhere with 2 fairies, like kind of have this mask or whatever, and they scare off Epona, and Link falls into this tree, and basically when he wakes up, there's this guy here who's called the mask salesman, and he sells the masks that give you abilities throughout the game.
You got a mask.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing he says to him is, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Or an unfortunate fate, haven't you?"
Oh,
And I remember
that's such a famous line.
I remember
That's
just
such a famous line. Holy shit. I've
And-
heard that. I've heard that before so many times.
Check the
I have no
Discord
idea
if
where-
you can. That's the boss that I'm on about from Skyward Sword.
I can't
It
check.
was
Oh
it.
such
my god.
Cunt to kill.
Oh, it is terrifying. It's like this two-legged creature with like
Yeah.
I can't even describe what is
slug.
that.
Two-legged slug with like humongous teeth.
Oh, that
this
looks like
guy as
something
well.
from Shin Megami Tensei, to be honest. Which is Shin Megami Tensei, by the way, is one of my favorite JRPG series.
I'll
And
download that. I'll
that
download
looks
that
like a
image after we've done, so that I can put it up for everyone as
Throw
well.
it on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sword guy is fucking amazing. These are so cool. Wait, which game is this from?
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword, or is that Twilight
that-
Princess?
No, this is Skyward Sword. Twilight Princess.
That's
I never
definitely-
got why he turned into a wolf. I never got that.
Honestly, Nintendo, they don't really explain their ideas too well. They just kind of have
Kirby.
ideas.
Like
was thick,
guys,
though.
Kirby, literally, like
He looks
the
like
one
Kirby, just a-
Nintendo thing that's so fucking weird.
I love
The
Kirby.
weirdest creation. I don't get it. I
Pink
do not get
ball,
it.
pink ball eats people, becomes people. That's
There's like hour-long videos explaining the lore of Kirby, and I never bothered to sit down and watch one of those. But it's like it just sounds so complex. I can't.
Probably
can't.
is. Most Nintendo games are weirdly complex. I mean, Legend of Zelda has
No,
like
but
several different
Kirby's like
timelines.
especially. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nintendo or Legends of Zelda
Kirby-
gets really really
Zelda
complex,
was so good.
but
Zelda was like
Kirby
that
though,
peak.
holy shit!
Kirby and Zelda crossover.
Oh my god.
Smash Brothers happened, I
How?
suppose. Smash Brothers happened.
True.
Isn't like Minecraft in Smash Bros now?
I think so, actually. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure
Dude,
Steve's in
there's-
it. Steve is a
There's
playable
so
character.
many. There's so many different franchises that aren't even Nintendo owned that are in Smash Bros. Fucking Persona is in Smash Bros. Like what?
Yeah, and there's a lot of Fire Emblem
Sans.
characters.
Sans is in Smash Bros. Like
Sans
what?
is in Smash Brothers?
Yeah. He's an ultimate, yeah.
That's interesting.
Speaking of Kirby, I heard that there's gonna be like a new Kirby 3D game gonna come out, and it's gonna be the first ever 3D Kirby game. So
Do you
that's
mean
kind of
like
exciting.
The
like
first
3D
ever
DS
3D.
or do you mean
Yeah,
like...
the first ever 3D Kirby game.
Oh yeah, because it's 2D, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
every single
entirely,
Kirby game to this day
2D.
has been 2D.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, he'll have so many that, bro. Imagine what that mouth could do in 3D. He'll have
Oh
so
my
many
God.
dimensions. Oh, just
No,
imagine.
yeah. But the game is called Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I don't know if it has an official release date yet because the news literally came out like a day ago. There's been
Yeah.
articles written a day ago, so it's fresh.
Oh, this looks sick.
That's the
Yeah, I'm
thing
looking at it now.
for Nintendo stuff. They release consistently all the time. They've never not had like a year where something's come out.
Yeah, they've made so many like different like Mario games, different Zelda games, different like Kirby kind of shit stuff.
Dude,
kind
Breath
of,
of the Wild is a highlight for me, I think. I think that's probably my
Oh
favorite.
my god, dude! I wish I had a Nintendo Switch so I could play.
You've not played
like,
Breath of the Wild?
I don't have a Switch. I don't have a Switch.
Oh,
I
I
never
don't
got it.
Switch either.
You should play that.
I kind of stopped
whenever you
like,
can.
at the Wii U. was when
If
stopped.
I could emulate the damn thing, or if it was like on PC, then I'd play it. But our technology is not there yet that we can emulate a Switch. Unfortunately.
There's probably ways, but I wouldn't. I personally don't do it because I like to play things how they're intended.
Yeah, but like I mean, emulation as a whole is just really really important for preservation of games. You know. Like
Yeah, for older stuff, like
DS
Flash games as well.
like DS titles, you know? Like there's so many DS titles that are not ported properly into like 3DS and shit. Most of them are, but not all. So like you need emulation for those to preserve them. Even the bad ones.
Even
Can
the
we
bad
talk
ones.
about the new Mario movie coming out soon? Because a
Oh,
lot
I
of
knew you were
people
going to
have
bring
been
this up.
pissed.
Oh, wait,
Mario
no,
isn't even a fucking Italian person. It's Chris fucking Pratt.
I saw that. I saw that news. Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
And Bowser is Jack Black. But they're gonna try and make Bowser a fucking comedian or
What?
something.
No,
Fucking
but that
trying to
dude-
rule a peach or something.
Mez,
No, that
it's
kind of works
Mez,
though. That
it's
kind of
Kung-
works.
It's Kung Fu Bowser. What the fuck?
Wait, sorry?
It's Kung Fu Bowser.
Oh
Look,
no,
'cause
there's gonna be
Jack
some
Black voiced the
memes
Kung
on
Fu
that.
Panda.
There's gonna be some memes on that.
It's literally
Oh,
fucking.
no.
It's Poe from Kung
It's
Fu Panda.
literally Poe.
in
I
Mario.
I swear to God,
Oh
I
my
swear to God, if there's a clip where somebody bounces off of Bowser's belly, I'm gonna be furious.
Oh
I'm gonna be
no!
so
Fuming.
furious.
Absolutely fuming. How could
You
how?
know that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Come on, man.
Oh my
That
god.
has to happen. That has to happen.
How have they done that then?
I'm
Jesus.
gonna
Chris
pitch
Pratt
it to
as
Nintendo.
well. I love
I'm
Chris
gonna
Pratt.
pitch it to Nintendo. Like,
Yeah,
holy
but
shit.
it's not even fucking Italian.
I love
Doesn't
Chris
even look
Pratt.
like
Mario.
Seriously.
Is it animated or is it like?
No, it's animated. It's like
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu, you know, where Ryan Reynolds just voices Pikachu, but the Pikachu's animated.
Who actually voiced the Mario like in the games, or is it just UI AI?
The same guy who voices Mario in the video games, the modern voice actor for him, is the same guy who voices Parthenax from Skyrim. The dragon.
Huh?
You know the
What?
giant dragon where you
Yeah,
get...
yeah.
Yeah, that's voiced by the same guy who voices Mario.
That's funny.
And why isn't he voicing Mario in the film?
I don't know. But either
Because they
way...
need
No,
big
no,
acts,
because
big
the
stars,
game,
that's why.
the game sounds for Mario are all just like woohoo,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, it's a me, a Mario. Like that
Yeah,
kind of thing.
there's no like actual dialogue. It's just like one-liners and like woohoo.
Yeah.
and sounds.
Well, it's literally Parthenax, by the way, just this big dragon that goes, Parthakul, you have been summoned, and all this, and then it's just, it's a me, a Mario, the same fucking
I mean,
guy. I think that's
That's
brilliant.
impressive though. That's kind of impressive. The range on some people, man. The range on
Honestly,
some
some voice actors surprise me. For those who don't know, by the way, who are listening to this, I am a voice actor. So that's why I randomly know people who voice act certain random stupid characters because
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with it. There you go.
SJ is a
Hot.
multi-talented guy. He's also hot, yeah. As you can see.
Oh,
He's just multi SJ.
That's the only reason why he's the only one with a webcam, because he's the hot one.
that is such a lie. You two are like attractive human beings.
Yeah. Come on,
Oh,
Breach. Give yourself some credit.
Shut the fuck. Do not call me.
If any of you have played Valorant, Fire
Oh,
hella
no.
looks like Breach though. Let's be fair.
I
Yeah,
do not.
just picture
I'm not-
Breach, big,
Oh,
muscularly,
no.
long, luscious locks.
Jesus Christ,
Getting
guys,
hot
come
now.
on.
And
Shut
then
the fuck up.
Mez, 6'3" and smoking. There you go.
Okay. Anyways, Nintendo, guys. Nintendo.
Favorite Mario
back
game.
onto our original.
Favorite Mario
Mario
game?
game.
Oh, I know you're gonna say Sunshine.
Definitely, either Sunshine or Mario Galaxy.
The first Mario Galaxy or Mario Galaxy 2.
I think I only played the first one.
Hmm.
I just loved how you could like travel to like different like places,
yeah,
and the little
places,
star
yeah.
that followed you was so
The
cute.
Lunas.
Mm.
Can't remember what they're called.
I'm gonna
wait,
be real
what
with
was
you.
that,
I'm so inexperienced with Nintendo besides Pokemon. Pokemon's the only franchise I've actually have experience with.
Even then, that's not even technically made by Nintendo, is it? It's made by Game Freak.
Yeah.
Nintendo just owns it basically because they bought the
Forgive
company.
me if I'm wrong, but every Mario game that I played, don't know how many, probably like around 10ish. Everyone I played, I completed.
Yeah.
Paper Mario. Paper Mario. How many of you played Paper Mario?
Paper
Yes,
Mario.
that was so good.
Dude, Paper
I
Mario.
know I've seen that game and I really want to fucking play because it looks like such a fun RPG.
It's like it's like
No,
an
it was so
RPG
fun.
Mario. It's brilliant.
There
It's
was
like
so many
it's like really really
mini
different.
challenges and like mini just missions. It was so fun.
It's
so
like super
funny
different
looking
from
as
all the
well.
rest of Mario games, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
because it's
so
fucking
different.
2D. It's like they've owned it so much with the like paper style and everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
and all the
it's-
different characters they added that are exclusive to
Yeah.
Paper Mario as well.
all the enemies and all that as well.
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna be a game I'm gonna be checking out.
Oh,
I
you
really
should.
really want
They're
to play it.
such good games.
It's on the
dude.
Wii. I don't know what else it's on.
I'm pretty sure
I-
they have ports on like. I'm pretty sure there's ports on the Switch. There has to be.
It had such a good storyline as well. Like that little butterfly that like turned evil and then.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's leave this because I know Fire hasn't played them, but they're such good games, dude.
I think the only actual game of Mario I've played is like 3D Mario, and even then,
I
it's
played
like,
that
Well,
one,
like the
yeah.
new
On
Super
the
Mario
DS, wasn't
Bros.
it? It was
one.
on the Wii.
I played it for like a very small amount of time, you know.
Everyone's played Mario Kart though, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I
that's
played.
the
Yeah,
shit. Mario Party.
Mario Party.
Mario
oh,
Party? I don't
actually,
think so.
probably the worst party game if you want to maintain friends.
Yeah, friends and family. Like that would. It's worse than
Oh,
Monopoly.
no.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, Monopoly is like
Wait,
second to Mario
how?
Party.
How is it worse than Monopoly?
No,
at
trust
keeping
me.
friends?
Trust me. It's toxic.
Nothing beats Monopoly. Come on,
Tables get
guys.
flipped.
Yes, Mario Party,
Wheeze.
bro. Dude,
TVs
if
get
you screw
smashed by
someone
Wii
over, or
remotes.
if you win a game that's like purely luck based, and everyone feels cucked over, it devolves into mayhem because there is no skill to that game. If you win that game, it says nothing about you and everything about the game, and everyone around you
No.
The
will
game is just
never.
luck, literally.
They will always let you know of that fact. They'll be like, "Oh, it's not skill," and then it becomes an argument of, "Yeah, but I won," and it's so it's such hell. Honestly, you roll a dice, and if there's like one side of the dice that you roll that's Bowser's face, and you just get fucked over. It's literally 1 in 6 chance that you get fucking fisted by the game.
Just imagine all of Bowser's spikes in the shell going into you all at once, like a big blue shell just going.
No, please. It's
Blue
painful.
shells.
That's
Honestly, Nintendo games are
painful.
based around just chaos. There is
We need to play that.
And pain.
We all
Pain
need to
and
buy a
suffering.
Wii U or some shit and play Mario Party.
We need to. We need to do a stream
Oh.
of stuff. We need to make the unbuttoned
Oh.
streams at some point.
True.
That's
That's a later
confirmed.
that's a later thing.
Later thing. We've got a lot of
Yeah.
ideas coming up, guys. So if you guys
Mario
are like
and Sonic at
interested,
the London 2012
Yeah,
Olympic Games.
SJ has so many things brewing in his head, man.
all
Y'all
the
just
time.
wait for it.
I'm
Y'all
not,
just wait for
I
it.
can't speak sometimes because of how loud my brain go.
He's such an ambitious
Humble
guy.
yourself.
I'm
Humble.
really excited to potentially keep working with him because yeah, he's cool.
Heart go burr.
Give yourself some credit, mate.
Well, you know.
Tell you what, I was amazing at. I was amazing at Mario Sonic Olympic Games. I was
Oh,
so good at that.
dude, when I
was
played
top
that,
tier.
I used to play. Fucking what was their name? Do you remember Vector, the crocodile?
Vector.
Vector. And what's his
Yeah.
name?
Mr. Eggmont.
Espio, the chameleon, the pink chameleon.
I know who you mean, but
Oh,
we
what's
had
it
Mr.
called?
Eggmont as well and everything.
Eggman, yeah. Oh my god. Hold on. There's a
They had loads of like Sonic characters as well, which is a bit.
there's this. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a Sonic game that was like
I haven't played
skateboards
many Sonic games.
that floated, like hoverboards. Hold on, let me try and find it.
I remember seeing like an
Sonic
ad for it like years and years ago,
Hoverboards.
but I don't remember ever playing it or actually seeing it.
boards. And it's
Is it like a temple run kind of game, or is it like a skate game?
It was like a racing game, but I remember there being a story to it. Sonic Riders, I
Looks
think it's
old.
called.
Sonic Riders, yeah, it looks old as fuck.
It was so good though. There was a
2006.
Wait, we're talking about Sonic.
Sonic Riders
Yeah,
right
Sonic
now. Yeah.
Riders.
It's Sega,
It's like a
I
racing
know,
game
but
on skateboards.
No, I think I've played that.
it's so good. There was a story to it, and the bad guy was this like green duck thing, and he had like a bunny rabbit henchman. It was really good. I remember really liking it, and it was
Graphics look shit though.
it was so fun. Though.
2006.
2006.
Yeah.
God, that makes me feel ancient.
My
Okay.
God. That was 2 years.
You'd be like
after I was
3,
born.
wouldn't you, Fire? You'd be like
Oh
3.
wait. I was 2. I was literally 2.
I was 5. I was at
Yeah.
school.
Oh my God. Wait,
Boom.
how was
Ow.
3
Hmm?
No, wait. I was 3. Yeah.
I was born
I was
2001. 2001. I almost said 5. 2001.
I said a year earlier. Fucking liar.
Hmm?
You said there's a year between us earlier.
No, I said there's a year between you and Mez.
Oh.
There's
You're wrong,
7.
really.
You're 17. He's 18. I'm 19. It's like a year between us each. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Jesus Christ.
It's like
Wow.
a bridge.
Mm. Mez,
bridge
you bridge the
generations.
gap between Fire and SJ.
How do you feel about that? The one holding everything together.
I know this isn't Nintendo, but Rayman Rabbits.
Oh wow,
That was a fun game.
Rayman,
It was such a fucked game. It was fun.
dude.
'Cause
I feel like we feel like completely derailed.
No. Apparently, Mario and Rayman Rabbits: Sparks of Hope is that
Yeah.
game.
There's a game where Mario's got a gun and he shoots them. I think.
Oh my God. Oh wait, no, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I remember.
that was like
Oh,
2 years
that's
ago.
recent.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when oh fuck, I forgot his name. Nintendo guy, Miyamoto, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Nintendo, yeah, Miyamoto. He went onto E3 stage, and everyone was like, "Oh, what's he going to announce?" And he announced that Rabid game, and he had like a gun on his hand. And he's like, "Hey!"
Oh my
Everyone
God.
was so confused because he hardly
I
speaks
would have loved
English.
to play that.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
Miyamoto was kind of a legend, though. He's kind of
Yeah.
a legend.
Do you know what I find? Do you know what's the key thing for Nintendo compared to other companies that I think is like the biggest thing?
What?
They take so many huge ass risks.
Do
like,
they?
do you remember?
Do they?
Actually, you guys will remember this. I
There's a
I
lot of
better
Mario
remember this.
games, so
No,
what
listen.
sort of risk
I'm not talking about games. I'm talking about consoles. When they did the Virtual Boy, so there was like it was the first attempt at VR, and it just made people feel sick and stuff. So that was scrapped.
To be fair,
This
my
was back in the
3DS made
days
me
of
feel sick as
pixelated
fuck.
games. They tried virtual reality.
Oh, yeah.
Then they were the first to do portable games like Game Boy, and they turned that into DS. They mastered that shit. Then they did the Wii, so they were the first people to try and do the active gaming kind of thing and change up how you control it. Then they did the Wii U, so they had 2 types of controllers on one console. Now they're doing the Switch, which is simultaneously portable, you know, all this and that and the other, and it has like the interesting controllers. Everything they do isn't normal. They don't just bring out a console, come up with like, you know, controller that's comfortable and bang. They try and innovate every single time.
Yeah, some of their
That's a good
controllers were wacky.
Like the GameCube and the Nintendo DS. Like the
The
first
original DS, yeah. I remember that. I had
good,
it.
like
It was
really
it was
good
like a
double
brick.
screen,
Yeah.
I
double
had it and I
screen like
destroyed
handheld.
it, bro. I used to rage at some games on that.
I
And
don't
I'd
blame
rage
you,
even
man.
more when it wouldn't work.
I've got a story for you. How many people do you know that had a DS that wouldn't click into the sort of this position the way it's supposed to be, and it always like fell flat because they broke it? Everyone
Mine-
had like a broken.
Mine was in 2 pieces, bro.
Literally, everyone broke
Wireless
their
screen.
the hinge on their DS, and without fail, everyone did it.
I
I
somehow
didn't.
managed not to.
Yeah, I
managed
have
not to.
a DS Lite, which was the second DS after the break.
Right.
I still have a fully intact DS Lite that has no broken anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's that. I have a 3DS,
First
which was the
condition.
first gen of the 3DS. That's completely functional. I still use it to this day. With the
think-
stylus that sort of like folds out and stuff.
Yeah.
The only one that I think I still have is either my 3D DS or my Game Boy Advanced SP.
Game
One
Boy
of those two,
Advance.
and
You
that's
have a
what I
Game
still
Boy
have.
Advanced.
Yeah.
I had a Game Boy Color. It was a purple one. Might have been a Game Boy Advance actually. I can't remember. But we played like
Game Boy,
Contra
man.
and stuff on that. Was it Contra? I can't remember. They had a bunch
I
of weird
remember-
games on that.
I remember playing Link's Awakening, Zelda, and some.
Oh,
Mario
I'm
games.
so jealous. I haven't played it. There's a version of it on the
Oh,
Switch that I haven't played
I
yet.
don't remember a fucking thing about it. I remember playing it.
I love Legend of Zelda. We asked about favorite games earlier from Nintendo, and I would have said Breath of the
Zelda.
Wild.
Zelda.
You know, if I would have played it, I probably would agree with you. But to be honest, mine is Pokemon Black 2.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
I
you know?
much prefer the original Black and White over Black 2. and White 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, for me, like Black 2 is the only one I played.
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, like out of that generation,
Mm.
but it is my favorite Nintendo game.
Fair play. I think the story in Black and White was actually really good, weirdly, for Pokemon. And then a lot of
Yeah,
people...
I think it's regarded as one of the strongest
Yeah, I'd say
storylines.
so. Most people had to go at the new Pokemon editions as well, but that's because they added the most of any generation ever that added. And
Mhm.
they only made fun of, what, Garbodor, Trubbish, and then, like, the ice creams, and that was the only one they had an issue with. Then, on top of that, there was Darmanitan, Scrafty, Crocodile, fucking Sigilyph, you know, the Beartic, all these epic-looking things that were really awesome, and then they just kind of, they said, oh, that's an L for a generation because it has a giant garbage bag.
Yeah. The garbage Pokemon were absolutely clowned on.
Yeah, they're not even that much of a, like, realistically, the first generation had Muck, which is literally just Muck. I remember seeing a meme somewhere that was like, Ekans is snake backwards, Arbok is cobra backwards, Muck is...
Muck.
Think about it.
Come.
Well, there you go. Muck is come backwards. There you go.
Come.
God damn it, man.
How did you sneak that into the podcast? How did you sneak a Viper come into the podcast? You need
That's
the
illegal, sir.
You need
It's
the
inevitable.
Sova one. You need the Sova. Come into the unknown one.
Yeah.
Come.
I was playing Sova earlier, and I was like, "Hey, you should add
Yeah,
that." I
We
forgot to
play
mention.
Sova mains now.
Yeah,
Something
we're
like
both
that.
Sova mains. That's a dub.
Oh, true. We homies. We true homies.
Oh, that last ranked game that I was in, I had 2 lineups.
With
on my
Sova.
Xbox. No,
Or as KJ.
You smoking? Fucking KJ, bro. Yeah.
Guys, we're completely derailing the whole episode.
I
No,
hope
we're
Nintendo
not doing
don't
the
buy
episode. This is
Valorant.
just what podcasts do, innit? We just kind of like,
True.
There we go.
Someone ends up doing
Yes.
a Joe Rogan.
It went from Nintendo and the origins of Nintendo,
Origins of
making
Nintendo.
card games, and now it's just Valorant, I guess.
Just kind of Valorant, I guess. Oops. That's
That's the new
hate
episode. That's the new theme of the episode. Just Valorant, I guess.
We always come back to Valorant, Mez.
Because we live and breathe Valorant, bro.
We play it
really
every
do. We
day.
live
So.
Valorant.
Yeah, true though.
We need to-
Actual addiction.
Hey guys, I am announcing my retirement from Valorant here live.
Mez is now announcing his
that'd be the
retirement
day.
from esports.
That would be the day.
Yep, I'm leaving FaZe, guys. So
Phase Mez.
I'm doing a FaZe Banks.
Oh,
my
imagine,
God.
imagine FaZe Mez.
Phase Mez.
Goddamn.
Phase Mezeril.
Phase Mezeril.
That would actually kind of fit though.
Hmm.
Mezeril would fit in like an esports org, you know.
No, for me, it'd just be Phase SJ, which sounds really wrong.
Does it?
CBJ.
Phase Blurry.
Ah, yeah.
There
That
we
could
go.
fit. That
Could
could
fit.
fit.
God.
Okay.
Well, you know what's really interesting is when we were talking about like Nintendo bringing out games all the time. Wasn't their last game they brought out Mario Odyssey? Like their last big game they brought out was Mario Odyssey.
I never played it, but I've heard of it.
Was it? I need to look up
Mario-
game releases.
No, Mario Bros. Deluxe on Wii U.
Mm.
Mario 3D. What Vi was talking about. I can't think of what else.
Odyssey came out in 2017. I remember that being
Mario
their last
Maker.
major
Mario
thing.
Maker.
Yeah, that's
was
kind of like
I
a
played
like a
it, that was kinda
toolkit though, isn't it? Not a game.
Yeah, like a sandbox. Yeah.
It's still a game, but like, you know what I mean. They're always busy, but it's like they kind of pad you out with like smaller
Wait,
things.
there's a Mario Golf.
Yeah. Have you ever played Super Mario Tennis? I
I
loved that
haven't.
game.
Possibly.
Power Tennis, I think it was called, or something like that.
I'm gonna
Wait,
buy
no,
the Mario
didn't Nintendo make the Great Ace Attorney series?
I think so, actually.
Yeah, like there was the Great Ace Attorney, Chronicles.
Yeah.
The Chronicles one got released.
Phoenix
like,
Wright
this
Ace
year.
Attorney or something like that.
Yeah, but like a new
Jackson.
series. got released.
Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy are all on Switch. I'm buying a Switch.
I have a
Dude,
Switch.
I'm buying a Switch
At
right
this point, with the amount of games, with the
No,
amount of like a small,
200
bite-sized games that there are on Switch, it's so worth it. It's so worth it.
Well,
the
the
quid.
Switch, the games are really good as well. You know what's really funny? One of my favorite games ever is BioShock, and I played
Right.
it again on Switch, and I'm like,
It's on
still it's the
Switch.
same. Yes, of course it's on Switch, dude.
I didn't know
dude,
that.
are you ready for this? Witcher 3 is on Switch.
Wait, okay, I've been living under a rock. What the fuck?
The
Do I wanna
Witcher
spend
3,
50 quid on
one of
Switch,
the
though?
one of the most graphically demanding games of all time, is on a console, which
kinda know.
which outside of actually, I'm pretty sure it does just max at 30 FPS.
It does, yeah.
Witcher 3 is on Switch, guys. I have it actually.
That's
Is it-
really cool.
What's the quality
That's
like?
really cool.
It looks really bad, but it's it plays the same.
Hey, it's worth it. It's worth it. You know?
Yeah.
You still get that gameplay, that story.
Yeah, on Switch.
Amazing story.
And I'm pretty sure it didn't cost me that much either. It barely cost
You
me
know,
money.
like I wish I had that. You know, there's so many cool games that I wouldn't play on PC that
Oh
I
my
would
God,
love to
it is-
play on a handheld.
It's bad.
Why did you go look at footage?
I'm looking at footage, like comparing it to the PC.
It looks
Oh, yeah.
absolutely atrocious compared to the PC.
I mean, fair play to them, but
You can't look. Just think about, just for a minute, think about how big the Switch is. The actual console itself is in the screen that you take out and put the things on. Hold on,
it's not
Things gone
smooth
weird.
at all either. It's all like glittery and the bushes are 2D. But fair play to them for somehow doing that.
But you know, at the end of the day, they did push it onto the Switch. Maybe not in the best condition, but they did do it.
It happened.
They've done the near impossible. Valorant Switch?
Valorant Switch,
Oh my
my
god.
dude. Just Valorant console at all shouldn't happen.
Oh, no. True.
It could
though.
happen because the graphics aren't that demanding.
No, but it's not the graphics I'm worried about, Mez.
It's the players, yes. I
No, it's
agree.
not even the players I'm worried about, Mez. Think about that kind of precise gunplay on a fucking
Yeah,
console.
that's what I'm saying. The fucking players, the fucking aim assist on controllers. Fucked.
No, but like you can release Valorant for consoles and not make it crossplay though.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because you couldn't make it crossplay. It's so hard to make an FPS crossplay though. That's the thing.
Massively. No, well, it's Fortnite did it, and it just screwed everything up because PC players complain about aim assist on console players, and console players complain about
Yeah.
how accurate
And,
PC players
yeah.
are. It's
Yeah, it's like Call of Duty.
Yeah,
The same
just
thing,
better.
right? It's Call of Duty like consoles versus PC. Like, oh, you're using aimbot, but oh, you have a fucking mouse and you can turn around like one quick flick.
My little brother used to play like very highly competitive Fortnite. Believe it or not, he's 11.
Oh my god.
He used to just rant so much about console players because he used to play on PC and he was just like, the amount of expletives coming from his room. My stepdad, his
Gamer
dad,
rage, man.
he was like, Karen, shut up! You can't say that in this house.
Oh my god, the gamer rage, man, already coming out.
He had all the gamer rage, and if it isn't obvious, I have to stay in the same room as him at the moment, so that's always fun.
That
Have you seen
is
recently
unfortunate.
some like original, like never opened, like 1980s kind of Mario games selling for like millions?
It's like how
Recently.
the original DS games, for example, like Pokemon Diamond, the original version, sells for like 50 quid now, and it stays that way. Like
but
they sell
clearly
it in
somebody
shops for that kind
who
of money.
used to like, but like somebody who used to like work in a shop has obviously like taken like a game each, kept them in a fucking cupboard for like 50 years, and now they're selling for like $2 million.
What's this? The original cartridges for like SNES and
Yeah. This one here is Super Mario Bros. 64 sells for 2 million.
Hmm.
Like
you
in
can
the like
emulate that shit so easily though.
Yeah, but it's like
it's
the
in those, like,
collectionists
store
pay so
protected,
much
like,
money for that
cartridges.
shit.
Yeah.
My wallet could never.
Yeah, most people's wallets could never. Collectionists are so fucking rich, though. So
Yeah,
rich.
collectors are always like that. It's like CS:GO. The amount of collectors in that thing, they spend like ridiculous amounts of money on pixelated guns, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I used to
basically like
do some thing with that,
to them they use that, like most of them use it as like an alternative to like Bitcoin. They just like get skins and then like try and see.
It's like the whole thing of NFTs.
Yeah,
you know?
basically. Except CS:GO stuff.
Except
it's a different market. It changes weirdly.
Yeah.
and then your account gets hacked and you lose everything.
Guys, don't.
Nintendo.
No, the reason Mez brought that up because that happened to me.
Did it? Oh,
Oh no.
I remember that.
I'm so sorry.
I
I'm so sorry, brother.
I collected things for about 6 years.
Oh no.
And then through a third-party website that I used to use to buy skins, someone hacked that and then got into my Steam that way and just stole all the CS:GO stuff.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Which is
fuck.
about 600 quid's worth.
6 years. That's an L.
Yeah. Which is just like, oof.
Poor
I
boy.
can't believe that happened.
Yeah, but you're rich now. You're a voice actor, famous.
I
You'll
am
be
not
in the next Mario.
famous.
You will be a frump in the Mario movie.
A frump.
Show me your best frump impression.
A thwomp?
Yeah.
You mean the crushy things?
Those big blocks, yeah, frumps.
Thwomp.
Yeah.
The.
Frumps. Frump.
Thwomp. Not a frump.
Okay, anyway, show me your best impression of it.
I don't even know they make sound. Do they make sound?
They go, perfect. See, look, spot on. See, I told you.
There we
Millions.
go.
Or Goomba. Or
A Goomba. Do Goombas make the sound?
Hang on. I'm going to quickly check on YouTube. Goomba sound. Oh, they make like a really like reverbed kind of like bouncing sound.
Dong?
Yeah, like that, but like a lot like high pitched.
Doing?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
There we go.
Shy Guy.
Does Shy Guy make
Wow,
no.
wow.
Yeah, they go wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Shy
Don't
Guy's
remind you of
adorable.
anything.
A villager from Minecraft. Yeah. What was your favorite like Mario like character? Like just like out of like everything,
Ooh.
like NPCs, everything. Gumbas are really cute. Shy Guy's really cute.
Specifically Mario.
Yeah. Anything under the name Mario.
Waluigi.
Whoa, Waluigi.
Waluigi gonna win.
Wario. Wario win.
Ah! Wario, it's Sammy. Wario. I used to
For
love
some
that.
reason, whenever I played Mario Kart, I used to always love being either a Koopa Trooper or a Skellebones.
Uh,
Skellebones are really cute.
a Dry Bones.
Yeah, Dry Bone Skellebones, yeah.
I used to play Yoshi
Yoshi!
or Waluigi,
Yoshi!
ironically enough. And then the new Super Mario came out. The Mario Kart came out, and now I play Link because if there's Link in it, I'm gonna play him.
Link on it.
Yes,
sick.
and you can use the Breath of the Wild skin from as well.
I'm buying a Switch. I don't care if it's too limited with them buying
You know what?
it.
I've got a fun fact, right? I have a mate, a really close friend called Jamie, and he has one of the records for the fastest time on one of the tracks on the newest Mario Kart. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's
but-
like 16th fastest or something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
like on like the old ones, people would like just like mod to teleport to the end. You know, do that like nowadays.
No, there's like there's a way of knowing if it's legit because you have to send in like a recording and stuff.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
But yeah, he did that. He was like posting on his story about the progress he was making. He's like, "Oh, guys, I've just got like 100th of a second faster." And like the best thing about Jamie, the reason why he's probably on my best mate is because he's the least predictable person. He just does things and says things, and you don't know what's going to happen or what he's going to say at any given point. If like the best way to describe him in one word is niche.
Niche.
Like for
Oh,
example,
that's a bit-
I asked if you ask him what music he listens to at the moment, he'd say full flavor, which is a type of music where it's every genre at the same time.
Wait, sorry?
Yes.
Okay, boys, I'm back. I had a bit of a call from a friend.
That's
Did I miss something? What did I miss?
from a fan.
Friend.
Thought you said
I don't
Are you
have
gonna
fan.
say
fans.
famous?
Dude, you've been on one episode, chill.
Yeah, it's not even finished.
That's funny.
No, friend called me. I missed like 5 minutes.
No, that's all right.
No, that's all right.
That's completely fine. What was I saying?
Something about a guy named
Jamie.
Jimmy.
Yes.
Yeah, his
He
friend's fucking insane. at Mario
full
Kart.
flavor, right? This is an example of what he's like. You see how most people, when they listen to music, download Spotify or something, and they like go on Spotify, type in a name or whatever, or they go on like the playlists to find something
Go
new
on,
or stuff
like
like
a
that. You know what he does?
Go on.
He finds things randomly on YouTube and then imports a 27-track album from Japan
Wait, what?
of a random artist called Camellia or something like that. He then shows me this music when he comes over. A while back, we went to Alton Towers with some friends, and he shows me this music. I'm like, what the actual fuck is going on? It's just like rock and rap and pop and dubstep, all just kind of happening. It was
listened
an
to all types of
experience.
music. I
God.
couldn't do that like all at like the same time.
Oh, it was an experience, but it was actually quite good, and they made it sound good, and it was like they worked. It's weird.
That's impressive though. That's
That's like
actually
having
impressive.
headphones on.
Ja-
Having
see,
like
Jamie-
rock in one ear and like classical in the other ear. That
Yeah.
would just
Well,
break my
it's not
brain.
really like that, but he me and him were in a band. We still are in a band. We just haven't done anything in a while. He likes producing things and making sound. So I think he just appreciates something that's difficult to do.
Right.
It's like when you watch Cristiano Ronaldo do like rainbow flicks and shit, and it's like you just admire it, not because it's useful to do in a game, because you could probably just flick the ball over someone's head just as easier without rainbow flicking it, but it's fun to watch, and everyone takes it really cool, and everyone practices it because it's hard to do. It's the same
Yeah.
principle, I think.
It's kind of how humans work, right?
If you
Like,
Yeah.
we
produce
do
the-
difficult things for the sake of doing difficult things.
Yeah.
I can also play the drums actually.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
You strike me as a drummer, to be fair.
Yes, fine. I got to like grade 8 or something like that, but I just started doing it for fun, like listening to like songs that I liked and like started like learning.
That's actually really cool. I, unfortunately, do not know how to play any instrument. So
I was
That
expecting you to say
means your
something
IQ
cool.
is lower than us. If you can play,
yeah.
That means
if you
you're
can play an instrument, your
dumb.
IQ is 105 plus. If you can play an instrument,
Really?
yeah. So
I play a
lucky, but
few.
you are dumb.
I play ukulele, bass, and piano, and then I sing.
You also play voice.
Yes, I play voice.
I can play voice. I can play voice.
Yeah, I bet you
Oh
have
my goodness.
pipes, bro.
You don't need to try.
The fire's like they're like, guys, I can sing. Look at
Shut
this.
up! No, I'm not talking like that. Come on, buddy.
Yo, everybody, I was born with the like. Have you ever seen Gravity Falls?
Yes,
you know-
that was
you know-
the
I
shit.
Listen.
have not finished
Mm.
yet.
Have you
Oh,
have you
no.
seen the episode where Dipper changes his voice because everyone's
Oh my
taking the mick
God,
out and go
it's-
for
It's
puberty?
amazing. That is
You
the dream
sound
voice.
like that.
Oh,
It's so
no.
smoky. It's just like
You literally sound like, "Hey, I'm Fire. How are you today?"
So, anyways, Nintendo. Right back to that. We dropped that subject a while ago.
if you were a Nintendo character, Fire, you'd be one of those like caterpillar fireball things.
the ones that just like sluggily like
Why?
cool and just
Yeah.
fall. No,
Why,
no,
bro?
he would be Bowser's fireballs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
Bowser could beat
That'd
me
be
up
such
with
an
that.
important
Or
role.
a fire flower.
Oh yeah. Of course.
I could pick you up and shoot you out.
Jesus Christ, man.
Mez, everything you say somehow goes down an avenue that I never expect.
It really does, doesn't it? It really does. He's just built
What
different.
can I say?
My man turned a Mario fire flower into an innuendo.
This man is capable of turning anything into an innuendo. For real.
Do not underestimate Mez. He's capable of rather too many things.
It is true. It's kind of terrifying and sometimes uncomfortable, but you know, you get used to it.
Fire flower or ice flower?
What'd you say?
Pardon?
Fire flower or ice flower? Which one would you rather pick?
Fire.
Fireflower. Yeah, fireflower.
Tell
Definitely.
you what was so fun though, grabbing a Yoshi
Yeah.
and eating your friend.
Yeah, I love that.
And then spitting them
Bad,
out and killing
bad.
Best shit.
I think my favorite upgrade was the shell. You know, the one that
used
that
to
allows you to
love
do like
that.
the downward smash and like ping around the blue shell
Oh.
thing.
Oh yeah, when you get inside, yeah.
I love that.
The fucking the propeller axe was sick. The old style when you get a tail,
The Tanuki.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was cool. But nowadays he gets into some like furry costume, like ugh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason they did that is because the tail and stuff they said it was like animal cruelty, promoted
butt
animal
plug.
cruelty or
It's butt
something.
plug, it's fine.
Pardon?
It's not like an actual animal's tail. It's just a butt plug, so it's fine.
I was about to sneeze and then I almost cried at what you just said simultaneously. I almost sneeze cried. Mez, you are
Sneeze
capable of
cried.
making my body do weird things, and I do not like it.
What can I say?
Do not say that. Do not say that in front of Mez.
What can I say?
Not that again.
I'm also saying this on the internet, which is also not a good thing.
Yeah, we can cut it out, right? We can cut it out.
No, caught in 4K.
Oh fuck. Too late.
Mezeril. Fuck.
It's going on the internet.
It's going on the internet.
Mom's gonna see this.
Mom's gonna
Fuck.
see this. If you're listening to this, mother, well, I don't know. Thank you.
Cool. It would be genuinely cool to be
Yeah.
Have
honest.
your parents seen your podcast?
No, because they don't give a
Will they?
crap about gaming.
My mom couldn't even see this, like listen to this podcast, even if she knew about gaming, because she doesn't know English. You know?
Oh yeah, Lithuania.
I mean,
That's
the
the thing.
try and get
Fire's
mom
from
to listen to
Lithuania.
headphones on the jar when
Yeah, I'm the exotic one currently.
Yes, you are.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
With his
Yeah.
with his language that
Dr.
sounds
Fire
Slavic.
Bro, hold
It's
on.
not.
Dr. Fire and Rosalina looking hot. Looking hella hot.
Rosalina. Isn't that the one
Dr.
that was in
Fire Rosalina in Galaxy.
Galaxy? Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, you got that dumpy.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay. I'm gonna close this tab before I find something I don't want to see.
Jesus Christ. It's literally just turned into one of our conversations.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not-
that's kind of the idea. I chose you guys for
Yeah.
this reason and this reason alone.
It's
dear.
not because we can stay on topic for any
You
fucking.
just picked the two horniest, seductive people you can
I wouldn't say
find.
Fire's
no.
horny.
And he
Mez,
He
threw
just
everything down.
sounds horny.
Mez, you're the horny one. You're
Bro,
literally the
you-
horny one, making
you
everyone
cannot
else
say-
horny.
You cannot
That's
say
what
that
you do.
with that
You
voice.
infect
You cannot
everyone
say
with
that
your
that voice,
horniness, bro.
You're intoxicated.
It's not me. It's
You are
you.
intoxicated. Just listen to your
You-
phone.
Bro, your horniness. Shut the fuck up, man. Like, I can we just go
After
back
this
to
podcast
Nintendo?
releases,
Can we just,
after the-
guys,
after
can
this
we
is
just
out,
go back
I
to
dare
Nintendo?
you to try and listen to the entire podcast without getting off to your own voice.
Oh my god. Please do not say that. Holy shit.
I dare you to
Oh
listen to
my
this
God.
and try not to get off to your own voice.
You were thinking the same thing. You were thinking, oh, right, fire's on.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna have some
God.
fun tonight when this is done.
Dude,
Just like the
I
editor just going,
So wait, you're
I
gonna
don't
post
need
this
to wait.
on the
I
internet?
don't need to wait. My waist is
Oh my
out
God.
of view. Okay.
Oh, SJ, like, could we just grab this whole episode, mate?
Mm.
Holy shit.
oh, no, you're in now.
It's happening.
Um,
Caught in 4K, Mez. Caught in 4K.
Well, if I'm gonna be staying here, it's definitely gonna be a fun one.
It is. Fun is the word.
That's one way to say it.
We could put this on Pornhub and we could get millions of views.
Oh no, please. Nice.
But then they'll just be
Title,
disappointed
What
that
is
you're not
Broken
using your
Guys
webcams.
Two men
Yeah, true.
doing
They're gonna be
ASMR.
like, come on.
ASMR.
It's only audio. Where's the visual?
Oh, I'm so sorry, listener people.
Okay, if I did that, it would be acceptable. But you've just cursed everyone.
True. A
Everyone's
cursed
gonna-
piece of the internet is
They're
being
just
released.
and they're just gonna hear.
You've just
You know-
doubled down, bro.
Go home.
We're going in a very weird direction, guys. Can we get back on track to the actual topic?
Nintendo. Am I right?
Nintendo fan games. What about
Fan
those?
games. Oh my god. Dude,
The fucking-
that reminds
the
me
fan
of...
games
do you
that
remember,
Nintendo keeps shutting down.
Yeah, I was about to say Nintendo are the world's, like, they copyright strike anyone that does anything vaguely related to their
Why
property.
though? I don't get why.
No, it's
It's
like-
different. Their head of board are Japanese. Different values, different understanding
yeah, true.
of gaming culture. They just see other people using their iconography and just say that's ours, and they copyright it.
At the same time,
That could be some
Sony's
sick
like
stuff.
Sony is also based in Japan,
Mm.
but they're nowhere near
Yeah,
as hard on copyright.
but
just
Sony
busy now,
Sony
they
have a
care.
lot of different bases, so so they have more of an understanding. Nintendo is entirely Japanese.
Exactly.
Not entirely. They have places all over.
I mean,
the world.
their current and their last head of Nintendo, like the actual CEO, neither of them were Japanese. But my point is most of their bases, well, pretty much all their bases are Japanese,
True.
and all their ideas come from a Japanese culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's also fucking weird.
Right.
Yeah, I
right.
suppose.
There was a fan theory. There's a fan theory that Mario and Luigi are just two homeless people, and all the like power-ups that they have, like the shrooms and all that, they're drugs. And then when they're on the drugs, they imagine fighting Bowser, saving the princess.
Of course,
I can see
that's
where
a
they get
fan
that
theory.
from.
Of course, that's a fucking theory. Like,
Right. Viewers and you two after this, go on YouTube and search Luigi's Nightmare. That is like a like animation of this fan theory. It is actually interesting.
that sounds like a
Interesting,
trip.
what I'm gonna say.
Definitely sounds
I can imagine
interesting.
that trip. Just fucking take some shrooms, just fucking see Bowser pop up behind you. Wagwan, give me peach.
Wagwanji, yeah. I'm a shank you fan.
I'd love that shit in VR though.
Oh my
Imagine
god.
that.
Oh, hold up.
A VR experience with Luigi's Nightmare.
A VR mushroom trip, basically.
Yeah, dude, I really want like a VR program where you can experience
Simulate
LSD
drugs.
without taking LSD. Yeah, like heavy hallucinogens. You know.
Simulate heroin.
Let me just say this.
yeah.
Say this.
It just
Just
like
Cracked out of
pricks
your
your
mind.
arm with a needle.
LSD is incredible.
You don't even move. You're just paralyzed. Genuinely.
Fire. If you do have the opportunity, as long as you know it's from a good supplier, LSD is incredible.
I don't think you should be encouraging a minor.
It's
Do
under the
LSD.
table, bro. It's all under the table, but LSD. French kiss, chef's kiss.
I'll keep it in mind, I suppose. But you know.
Any viewers out there who like to dabble in the air, feel free.
Please
Dabble-
do not
dabble in the
encourage our
pot.
listeners.
Let's approve.
Do not encourage our listeners.
I'm
buy
gonna
drugs.
make a
That's
distinction
really bad
here.
for branding.
I'm just gonna make a distinction here. Mez's views do not reflect that of the Neon Buttons brand, which includes my own. But Mez exists, and he's a part of this brand, and Mez is a human. There you go.
And
Mez's
you're holding a
opinion.
knife. I am shitting myself right now.
He's entitled to his own opinions, but those opinions do not reflect the company.
In that, yes.
Not a knife anymore.
Just seen a different side of SJ. I do not want to see again, unless you're holding it to my throat whilst pegging me. But Nintendo. Nintendo. So, what games are coming out new like this year?
Hey, kind of like looks like items. Let's go.
Mezeril.
Hello.
Calm the fuck down.
You have a
Well,
knife in your hand.
He doesn't anymore.
Right,
He's unarmed.
right. So apparently, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, a HD version has come out. So I'm guessing they've just remastered it. I'm guessing, or just
Probably,
made it like
yeah.
better quality.
Yeah.
What else has come out?
That's another thing Nintendo love to do. They love doing
Yeah,
HD
like
remakes.
HD remakes. A lot of them.
Monster Hunter Stories 2. Either of you heard of that?
Monster Hunter, heard of it. Apparently, it's
Yeah,
really good. I haven't
yeah.
played it though. Apparently, there was
Monster
a really
Hunter
good one on.
Stories I have not heard.
A lot of them I've
You might
heard
like
on
this,
3DS.
Fire. There's new Pokemon Snap.
Oh, such a shocking game. It's literally taking pictures.
Yeah, I do not follow the new Pokemon games because like with the whole Sword and Shield thing.
I
it's
don't
just
like
went
Sword and
downhill.
Shield either. You know, it's just
Just
not as
went
fun.
downhill.
I agree. It's just-
I looked at it and like I heard a lot of things saying that like it's worse than like Sun and Moon and shit, and I'm like, I don't feel like ever getting it.
and I didn't
and I
even
couldn't
really
even play
like
'cause I
Sun
don't
and
have a
Moon
Switch.
that much.
SJ,
I played Sun. It was pretty aight.
What was that? Mez?
2020, in 2020, I just realized this, a new Paper Mario game came out called The Origami King.
Yeah, I've heard of it. No, not played it.
Is it on Switch?
That sounds kind of exciting.
It'll be on
Play
Switch if it was released
I
in
want to
2020.
replay the old Paper Mario game and other games like that because
All the new ones are released on Switch, man.
Literally.
So sad. So sad.
Switch is going to have to be an investment. Animal Crossing.
It does though. But then you have to invest for all the games too.
Yeah,
Literally.
hefty,
It's a lot of
hefty.
money.
Yep, no more Valorant skins for me.
No more Valorant skins for Mez.
Yeah.
Bad times.
I would love if they did more shit with like with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I do not know what the fuck happened. My whole brain just died. But the great Ace Attorney Chronicles, right? They released that on Switch and on PC, and I would just love if they did that with more games.
Yeah. Nintendo are very headstrong with having basically only originals. And they very rarely branch out.
A lot of exclusives.
Like, you know, when people talk about PlayStation versus Xbox, what exclusives, and I'm just like,
Nintendo's like the king of exclusives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me just say, PlayStation, Sony's just a cunt. They just pay all of the companies to get it exclusive.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's how it works. That's how
Yeah.
it works.
There's some that are from back in the day, which are actually the big reasons why I think I might end up getting a PS5 over an Xbox. But here's the thing, right? Here's my big thing. I fucking love Ratchet and Clank, and also anything Insomniac do. So Spider-Man and the upcoming
Insomniac.
Wolverine games, right? Those are all PlayStation. Ratchet and Clank. I grew up with Ratchet and Clank 3 and stuff. Then Xbox, Halo Infinite. I can't miss Halo Infinite. I can't.
But I heard that it's bad though. I heard that
No,
it's
it's
bad.
not out yet.
Or like the trailer footage. Oh right, or yeah, Infinite is like the new one.
No,
Like the
Infinite.
trailer footage, which was trash.
All they showed was a beta run through where they walked through some things, and the only thing people had issue with was the graphics. That's all they.
Yeah.
And I'm started thinking, still looks great to me. And apparently they've updated it and made it epicer. And I'm just like, oh fucking.
Imagine if they put that on PC though. Like, I don't get why.
They won't.
Why don't do that? What
Because
such a big market platform there for you.
Because they need people to have Halo's pretty much all Xbox has at this point, and Gears of War, but
Yeah.
people only
You're
care
not
about
wrong.
Halo.
You're not
That
wrong.
game will make people buy the Xbox. I am telling you now, there are
It's
hundreds,
the only thing
if
that
not
will.
thousands,
only
if
thing
not
that will.
hundreds of thousands of people who will buy the new Xbox purely to play Halo Infinite. I'm one of them. I will probably end up doing that. PlayStation, you know, they do the same with God of War, etc. And you know, PC's kind of chilling. Valve, who runs Steam, I hate Valve so much. But Steam's
Not as bad as Epic Games.
why I hate them is because I love Half-Life. I love Team Fortress 2. I used to love CS:GO. They just piss all over those games. all the time because
Yeah,
they're
they
too
just don't
busy.
update
Because
it
they don't need to
regularly.
do anything. They run the world's biggest PC game market. They make ridiculous
Yeah,
amounts of money.
that's what Valve does now. They don't make games
They're
like
Steam.
ever.
Valve are Steam.
Yeah, yeah. That's all they need to do.
I still go on
Raising
TF2
the
to this
cash.
day to relax. It's the most relaxing game ever because it's just like you just run around and shoot people.
Oh, it's been so long since I played that game.
We need to play it at
so
some point.
long.
We need to. I love
Yeah,
TF2.
I played
Oh,
it a bit.
Imagine if they remastered TF2. I would love that. I would no, that'd be such a throwback.
If they
It'd
did
be a
that.
shame because the shitty graphics and the glitches made it so much more fun. But still,
The
I would definitely play it.
TF2's
play a
graphics are
remaster.
still good to me. It's
Yeah,
like got
but
this
No,
Pixar
it's like
aesthetic.
classic
funny
though.
glitches
It's
and stuff.
classic. They, I love the thing I love about TF2 is like they picked a graphical style that doesn't really age. You
Like
know?
Pixar kind of thing. It
Yeah.
aged about as well as the first Toy Story, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like the first Toy Story, you
it's
can
like-
tell there's jankiness to it, but the art style kind of makes it stand.
I kind of feel like it's in the same vein as like Borderlands.
Oh,
You
Borderlands,
take a
yes.
You take Borderlands 1, right? It's an old game. I don't remember how old. it is right now.
2011.
Oh my god, you fucking know that top of my head. Wait, is it actually 2011? 2009. 2009.
That must be Borderlands 2 then that I'm thinking of because I know 2011 is
2012 is Borderlands 2. 2012. But the original, you can take a game from 2009, Borderlands, and it will still look really, really good because they chose like the perfect style for it. You know.
People love that kind of graphics as well. People don't really want
Yeah.
like incredible like HD like what was it like Cyberpunk when that came out. People hated it.
Yeah.
Yes, it was rushed and all that, but they tried to make it so realistic. People just hated it.
Yeah.
But like,
I still liked
games
Cyberpunk. It was really fun to play.
It was such a fucked release, though. Such a fucked release.
Yeah. I didn't have any glitches, weirdly.
I tried to run it, but my PC was way too trash for it. It just.
The one
Do you know what I
thing
played it
remember-
on? Do you know what I played it on?
What?
PlayStation 4.
wait, the fourth one. Oh, wait,
did that
like the basic fourth. Oh my god.
And I was completely fine. The only issue was is that if I drove too fast in the car, the world would just not catch up with me. That was pretty much it. But that happens in quite a lot of games.
The main thing that I remember from Cyberpunk and all of this shit on the internet that happened was they had to put out a statement asking people to not have sex with John Wick's character.
Wait, what?
There was so many reports of people like modding the game to have sex with John Wick's character.
I mean, I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
Please don't do this.
Jesus.
What do you mean you
That's
don't
really
blame
funny.
him?
Let
Still
the
a super mod,
modders
you say,
do
"Oh,
what they want, my guy.
Yeah, leave
True.
them to their own little dark.
I
world.
mean, if you want to go into that territory, like look at Skyrim and all the fuck mods. Like holy shit.
Dude, I did a voice for a Skyrim mod at one point, like a follower mod, and then I
Right.
went to try and find it on Nexus, and I was just like tits, 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 tits.
There's so many. There's so many. It's
Oh,
actually so fucked.
and I was like,
Those
okay,
horny fuckers. All the modders these days are so horny.
yeah,
They put me in the shitter with how horny they are.
literally,
Yeah.
and that takes
I ain't saying
effort.
Exactly.
Christ
Out
alive.
horny mez, Jesus.
You know, Skyrim's on Nintendo Switch. It's on everything.
Oh no, it's on the fucking smart fridge next year.
It's on Alexa,
Wait, what?
the Amazon Alexa. Oh, my Alexa's just talking to me
Wait.
now. Okay.
That has to be a joke, right?
It's actually on the Alexa. You say, Alexa, play Skyrim, and it'll be like, do, and it'll like talk to you. You have to say what you're gonna do. It's like D&D Skyrim.
I'm tempted to talk to you
Oh
right now
my
and just
god,
say, "Hey,
that sounds amazing, but kind of like.
It literally, King Skyrim is on the Alexa, dude. If it was gonna be on a smart fridge at some point, let's be honest.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You like
like,
to go grab a
coming-
can of Red Bull out of the fridge or something, and it'll be like,
It's just
do you want to play
a quick
Skyrim
session.
today?
A quick session of Skyrim, you know.
Dude, I played VR Skyrim not long ago.
3 hours later playing Skyrim.
I played VR Skyrim not long ago on PlayStation 4. It was really fun. It made me very motion sick, but I had a lot of fun because you just get a bow and arrow and just go just machine gun arrows. It was the best thing.
Imagine.
And then like
Sounds
you've got the
amazing.
move controls, so you've got your hands just holding fire in front of you. You're like, oh, It just burned things. It was the best. I fucking loved it. But then on top of that, you know how like when you're talking to people, like you know how your brain, like when you're talking to a real person, you just like, yep, that's a thing. That's a tangible thing in front of me. But
Right.
obviously, when you're playing a game, you're like, that's a flat thing in front of me. When you're playing like a VR game like Skyrim, it's like shit. That's a tangible thing. That is Aella the Huntress from your Vascaray and Whiterun in human form. I am talking to Aella. Hello, bitch. Bend over. Like it's an experience. I'm telling you right now.
Dude, literally what Mez would say. Mez is like a random bitch. Ayo, bend over.
Yeah, it's
One
Fuck's
thing I
sake.
really want to do though, like you see it well, on like the internet, like obviously it's not like I don't think you can purchase it, but it's not like some events and shit where people are like in a harness, like on some like circular treadmill in VR, and they literally like have the whole experience running around, actually shooting. I'd love to do that, like COD VR like that. That'd be so
Oh,
fun.
like
Even
in those
Valorant
rigs where you can run around and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that looks really strange. There was one I
I'd love
saw
to
of
try
people
that, though.
playing Apex like that, and there was a guy who died, and he was
Oh.
like, "Huh," and he's like, it was like
No, but like that feels like such an advantage though. You a full military trained guy
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
play that game. Like holy shit, he would
Yeah.
wreck some kid.
Yeah, but Apex though.
Oh,
I don't know what military skills you need for Apex.
I was gonna say like Apex is mostly just like it's definitely not the best most optimal way to play that game is definitely not actual military tactics.
True,
But it's like,
true.
like
Get
COD or
that guy on COD. Get that guy
Nah,
on
that's
COD
not even
instead.
military tactics. If you want him to do that, get like a professional like a extraction team to play Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh,
in full VR.
That is such a good idea. That's such a good idea. Holy
It's funny.
fuck.
I saw a YouTube video. It was by Matt Pat, who does game theory, and it was him doing like a Rainbow Six Siege thing in real life, and he got a bunch of like gamers like Jovenshire from Smosh to go
Right.
to like a SWAT unit place, and they were like running them through like scenarios and stuff. And they did like a paintball version of an actual scenario and stuff, and it was really interesting. It's like obviously, they got fucking wrecked, but it was really interesting to watch people who were actually trained in a scenario against
Yeah.
people who were like, yeah, I played Rainbow Six Siege before. Breach it? Yeah, I can
Yeah,
sledgehammer a door, and they just fail.
I'm a gamer. I'm
They
a
literally
gamer.
they pick. There's a part where they're like, you need to breach the building. So someone picks up a sledgehammer and they try doing a breacher thing from Rainbow Six
Yeah.
Siege, and it just bounces off. And then it's
It's like people who watch zombie movies and play zombie video games, and they're like, "I would so easily survive in a zombie apocalypse." No, the fuck you wouldn't. Shut the fuck up. You'd be the first to die. You'd
as
be
fun
the
as it would
first to
be,
die.
though. Sick as it would be.
It was interesting
Yeah.
though because the guy afterwards just goes, no, you need to do it in one, ready? And he just takes the hammer and goes boom, and the door's just gone.
Oh my god. Fuck no.
Like literally, the
I did
entire
play-
lock flies off the door as well. It's like you have to be
Terrifying.
prepared.
That's terrifying.
I did play a zombie game recently. It was just a beta because the game's like 50 fucking quid. But Back for Blood.
Back for Blood. Not
I've
heard
heard
of
of
it.
that one.
I've not
And
heard
it
of
was
that.
no, it
I've
was
heard of that one.
so it's like a zombie.
It's
game.
by the same
Like-
creators of Left 4 Dead.
Oh
Yeah.
right. Oh,
It's
but
really
Left
good.
4 Dead's also Valve, I think.
Yep. I think so.
So
Probably like a parent company. Valve's probably like a parent. company.
No, the developer for Back 4 Blood are Turtle Rock Studios.
Turtle
Yeah,
Rock
so that's
Studios.
Yeah, and then Valve's probably
Apparently,
like,
yeah.
And Valve must have just been like a producing company, etc. Kind
Yeah,
of like
no,
how
they're
Activision
publishers.
are.
They're
Publisher,
they're
that's
just
it.
publishers. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Turtle Rock Studios are the developers for both the original Left 4 Dead and the Left 4 Dead 2.
Have you ever played Vermintide?
Never.
Vermintide.
It's like a Warhammer, like a rat plague version of Left 4 Dead. It's set in medieval times with like
This
magic and
looks
shit. It's really cool.
I have not played this game.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is like kind of similar play style to like what Back for Blood was.
Kind of, yeah. Suppose.
Like yeah, like
Back 4 Blood. That was like an open beta, but I never got to play it. I skipped out on
no,
it.
it was good, but yeah, I wouldn't spend 50 quid.
It's 50 quid.
Mhm.
God.
Graphics
So
were
is-
Oh
incredible.
yeah.
The guy,
I mean,
yeah, that makes sense.
it's a AAA title.
Oh right,
It's a
yeah, that makes
AAA title.
complete sense then. Every time I see like, it reminds me of so many times where like people like release games and they just make it too expensive,
Yeah.
or they
FIFA.
release it for free. Oh,
Like-
FIFA every year, man.
Like yeah, I don't
Why
like.
why do I have
played,
to be a football fan? It's the worst.
I played FIFA 16 and FIFA 17, but like I could just never get how people could just buy the same game every year.
I kind of
Just the same
jumped
game,
on.
the same everything.
I kind of jumped on with 19 because I didn't really like playing FIFA, and then I played
Oh,
I played FIFA 16 or 17 at someone's house,
it would make me rage so much.
and I got 19, and then I got 20, and now I've got 21.
The only
And
games
I'm
that
not that
ever
bad
make
at
me
it.
rage, FIFA and Fall Guys.
Fall
Like,
Guys.
properly, like
Well,
throw shit.
you mean the game that was alive for like a month? Died?
Yes, I mean the game that was live for a month and died. Yes,
Oh my
that game
god.
infuriated.
I loved Fall Guys. That was
It
like
was
the
sick,
best
yeah, don't get
party
me wrong,
game.
but there is a game coming out. It's right. Have any of you seen Gang Beasts?
Yes.
I don't know if I have.
Oh, are you talking about that one with the animals?
Animals.
Oh yes, we
It
need
is
to
so
play
good.
that. We need to
It's
play
like-
that.
It's like Fall Guys crossed.
Oh
with
yeah, I've seen this one.
It's
I've
so
seen this
funny.
one.
It's
fun.
so funny.
It's so yeah, it looks so fun. How much is it
How-
though?
Comes out next year, so not sure, but
Oh, we
looks
need
Oh,
to
yeah.
play that. We need to do like a Neon Buttons thing for that as well, because that'd be so funny. Every video I watched on
True.
that was so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I would love. That would be so sick.
You
Plans
guys
for the
would need
future,
to.
boys.
What
Plans for
we'll
the-
end up doing for that is everyone will record their screens. I'll send me the footage and I'll edit it together. But like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
We need to do that.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, you know.
We
Plan.
could even record some of our golfing videos.
Yeah, actually, that would be good.
True, yeah.
We could literally do like a golf it thing with us three and stuff.
Yeah. We could do like maybe not weekly, but like maybe like monthly like series, like doing a different game every month.
We can
Yeah.
always see what we can do. Yeah.
Fuck, if I was in Britain, we could just meet up and
Well, yeah.
like
I
in
mean,
one
I think
place.
I spoke of this
Yeah.
at some point, but
A
one of the things I do want to do is to
It's convention.
like go to conventions, like interview developers and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Like I've been to conventions before because I used to do games design at college, and we went to a gaming convention, and I met a few different developers. Like the developer Decoy Games, it's like just two guys, and they made a game called Swim Sanity. I spoke about it on the last podcast. I met them, and that was interesting. Met a few other people as well, like the people who did. It's quite a big game now, actually. What's it called? It's like a RPG with cats and dogs.
What?
I can't remember what it's called, but there's that. There's a few other things. The NetherRealm were there, the people that did Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. It'd be very interesting to interview people around that. Imagine interviewing like Miyamoto or something. Like, hi,
I would love.
Oh, that would be so amazing, bro.
just
That'd be
him.
amazing.
Like, we'd need like a translator because I don't think he speaks a fucking word of English. But it'd be
Yeah, he doesn't. Isn't it like actually really hard to meet Miyamoto?
notoriously. But it's that's a goal, I suppose.
You have to like slay someone to like get the.
You need to
get
go
the
through
prize
level.
for
You need to
meeting
go
him.
through the basic overworld. Then you need to go to the desert region. Then
You
you
have
need to
to
go to
break
the
the
snow
simulation.
world. Do you get where I'm
You
going
need
here
to-
yet?
You need to 100% every single Nintendo game.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I mean, I pretty much 100% in Breath of the Wild. I found all of the.
No, that's just part one. This is part one.
If you complete
No,
every
but
video
do
game,
you realize
ever,
how impossible it is to complete that game?
escape the simulation. You just sort of.
Yeah, just complete every game. You get to meet Miyamoto. That's your prize.
No, here's the thing: you complete every game ever made, and you just ascend like Buddhism.
You just start
Oh no!
You just
Yeah.
you are enlightened. You just float away.
Oh, dude, imagine the gamer enlightenment,
Gamer
the true
enlightenment.
ending, the true ending to life.
The true ending.
the organ you would get just floating up,
Literally.
knowing you are the most powerful gamer to ever exist.
If you die before completing every game, you go to hell. That's literally it.
Uh,
Oh fuck.
We're all screwed.
Yeah, fuck. We all just play Valorant. That's all we do. You know?
get that GTA death screen. Dun.
Yeah. No, it's wasted. Well, it'd be funny if it was just a Dark Souls thing. Just it just comes out with you died.
Imagine.
Have you seen that video of that baby that just eats the camera? Or it's just that baby just goes,
Yeah.
it's just the
Yeah,
you
yeah,
died
yeah.
version. Oh, it's so good. I love that.
It's like such a good meme. Such a good meme.
Alrighty, everybody. I think we're gonna call it a day here. You know, I've had a very good time chatting. It was nice to have more than 2 people, actually. To be fair,
Yeah, it
It's
was,
been
it
a
was a good
pleasure,
one.
Fire. I've loved every minute of your smoky, toxicating voice.
toxicating,
Intoxicating.
There we go.
Yes, that's the word. Yeah, I appreciate it, mate. But yeah, it's
Oh.
it's been a good one.
I
It's definitely been a good one.
appreciate your compliment of my vocal cords, Mezeril.
I'll get this every week, bro. Trust me.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'll be there.
All right.
We started with Nintendo, and then
Well, you see, here's the
ended
thing,
with
right? I'm
meeting
gonna be
Miyamoto,
honest with
like
you.
completing end of a game.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right? It's the podcast. It's like when you title a podcast, you just give like a vague thing, and then the podcast is the podcast. You know, we talk.
True. Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
I mean, it is a good time. It's a good time. Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as people are entertained listening to it, that's what we need. So
Yeah.
sorted. A title's a title, a topic's a topic, but if everyone's having fun, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's time to wrap up this week.
Indeed. I wonder how long
Yeah.
this is. I keep looking at my phone and seeing time's gone a lot further than I
2
thought.
hours?
Might be.
We've
you
been
know.
recording for at least an hour.
Could be good.
Minimum an
No.
hour.
An hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, it's like
We
50% longer than last time.
You started the call an hour 30 minutes, and we took like 20 minutes to start, so it's gonna be like an hour 10.
I don't think we took 20 minutes to start because we're.
We went
No,
straight
like the
in.
cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Enjoy.
Enjoy, everybody.
it'll
And
be a good
I'm
one
sat
to
here
watch.
flicking around a broken butterfly knife in the background, by the way.
Yeah.
One of our own
I hope everyone enjoyed listening to this episode and enjoyed having me here. Hopefully, I get this.
Oh,
I'm
I'm sure everyone is absolutely amazed by your amazing voice that you just seem to. You deserve a podcast.
Wait, the fans
SJ, you're the true star. You're the true star.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna get the amount of DMs I'm gonna get from females after this episode. That's like, dude, I heard Fire's voice and just waterfalls. I don't think you
okay.
realize just how bad it's gonna be.
Come on, let's let's wrap it up.
You've seen the girls in the Discord, bro, and you've seen me. You know what you can
Oh
do.
my god! Like,
You
come
know
on,
what
guys.
you can do.
Fare thee well. Enjoy
Awesome.
yourself. We had a good time. We hope you did too. Neon buttons in it. Bye.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.